G'day, it's Rob from the Global Society and I'm at UNSW today for this short video about what to do when your bag doesn't get brought along by your airline.
One of the most important things to remember is don't panic.
Fortunately, this does happen from time to time. You know, airlines literally deliver millions of bags every single day all around the world. So fortunately, it doesn't happen too often. Something like 2 or 3% of bags worldwide actually go missing somewhere between their origin and destination. So if that is you today, I'm really sorry first and foremost. And here's what you need to do. Firstly, most importantly, when you're at the airport, if your bag has gone missing, you need to go to the airline counter and you need to find out from them what's gone wrong. Now, when they actually write up a piece of paper for you, they'll actually take notes about what's gone on with your baggage. So what type of bag it was, what the origin was, where it's supposed to be delivered to. It's really, really important that you collect this piece of paperwork and that you take it with you. The reason is that you'll actually need that for your travel insurance claim later. It's also your opportunity to tell your airline exactly where you want your bag delivered, and it has the contact phone numbers for the airline, so if you then later on need to call them and find out where's my bag, you can do so. Number one, go to the airline counter, make sure you get the piece of paper, the information form that tells you all the information about what happens next. Number two, and this relates to travel insurance. When you have a bag that's been delayed, most travel insurance policies will actually allow you to make a claim for that. So it's basically called like emergency clothing or emergency toiletries. And travel insurance policies typically have a limit to how much you can claim. So if your bag, for example, is delayed more than 12 hours, and once again, that's where this form comes in, because the airline will normally be able to give you an estimate of when your bag will be delivered to you. So if it's going to be more than the amount of time that your travel insurance policy specifies, you can actually go shopping, hooray, which means you can buy a fresh set of clothes, toiletries, all of those emergency provisions to get you through until your bag is delivered. So this is actually an awesome benefit of having a good travel insurance policy, and you need to do that straight away. So read your travel insurance policy, see what you're covered for, and see what the conditions are, and then it's time to go shopping. Now, also important to note is that all of those expenses, you're going to need to have receipts for them. So depending on where you are in the world, that can be more or less difficult. You are going to need receipts to justify your claim at the end of the day. And those receipts have to come under the limit of any limits that's inside your travel insurance policy. So yeah, definitely something that you need to take care of. And lastly, the last thing you may want to do is actually call your travel insurance provider, because they're on call 24/7 to actually support you with these kinds of things and these issues when they arise. So they'll actually be able to tell you what you're covered for and exactly what you need to do. This is important because it means they've already got a note on file that you've had a bag go missing and that you may be lodging a claim with them after you get back from your trip. So it's a really useful thing to have. It's also incredibly useful to have one of those companies there as your backup plan. So that's it. Those are the steps that you need to take. Number one, make sure you get the paperwork from your airline showing that you've had a bag go missing and with all the details about what your bag is, where it got delayed, and when you can expect it to arrive. Number two, call your travel insurance provider. Number three, check your travel insurance policy and make sure you know what you can claim, how much you can claim for. Number four, go shopping and get that gear. That's it. I'm Rob from the Global Society. Have yourself an awesome day and I hope your bag arrives soon. Good luck. See ya.